It is said the only constant is change in college football, but over more than 150 years, there have been some things that you can count on. If you can run the football, you have a chance to win. And boy, do we have guys who can do that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see the national champions from last year, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. And the Badgers will put total weather to crank us up. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Colorado's offense is on the field for the first time today. We have got a tremendous matchup between these 2 running backs, both stars in their own right, and David, both ready to make a huge impact.
I mean, how fun is it to have 2 guys, one on each side, when they have the football, like they can go the distance. Just dynamic speed, great vision. These defenses are in trouble because these guys can touch it a bunch of different ways, and Palmer, they can hit home runs from anywhere on the field.
And I think what makes them really unique too, David, is that they're very versatile guys. Both guys can run between the tackle box. They can take it outside. They can both catch the football as well. So no doubt the game plan for both offenses, feed the running back as many different ways as possible and just let him go to work.
Quick strike complete. Got room at the 35. Flying down the right side. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will get the ball for the first time. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass in coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Badgers will send out the punt unit. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Catches it at the 30. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got his man quickly. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Listen to this play. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. Rides to back and leaves it. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Push down to the tackle. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's going for the big play. Hits him inside the 20, still going. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. The Buffaloes are on the move. From the gun, the ground game. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Looking to fire. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Well, the offense looks as if they fell on the fumble, and they'll keep the ball.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to push it downfield. He's got him. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be fourth down. Here comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that lead grows even bigger. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Nice move there. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. And the Badgers are in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on third and short from the 21. Throws to the wideout. On target to the left. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
Man, that's one of those as an offense, you just stare. No, look at his toe. He was out. He was out. The defender was so close to keeping something in bounds to make that an interception. But there's a reason he plays DB, and he's on that side of the football, probably because he can't control his body and even get that foot down.
On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Badgers line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No chance for a return. He makes the fair catch at the 26, and that's where they'll go to work. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Finds his big tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Handoff to the lone back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on third and short. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming. They'll try to power their way ahead. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Buffaloes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Finds his big tight end. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third down, he drops to throw. Fires deep toward the end zone. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. The Buffaloes will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Dude, how about that? Boom. I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
And the Badgers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Complete to the left. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quarterback on the keeper. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? From the gun, wants to pass. Bringing the heat. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. The Badgers will try to pin them back with the punt. Fair catch called for and made around the 20-yard line. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. From the gun, the running back looking for room. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now the play fake. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops. This should be the last play of the quarter. He'll do it himself. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. They came out and jumped on them early in the first. Let's take a break and look at the first quarter stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a third and long. This one from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it down the middle. He's loose. The tip. Touchdown, Badger. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
And with the extra point, the lead is cut to 3. It's 10-7. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week in the American, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out.
They'll try the right side.
They're trailing by just 4 to Charlotte. Ought to be fun, fellas, to see how things play out in this notable matchup in the American.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Wants to fire on second down. Quickly to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. And the Buffaloes decide to punt it away. Fair catch is signaled and made, and they'll go to work from the 27-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. They closed the gap on their last drive. Now an opportunity to take the lead if they can score here. Moving away from pressure. Did the work himself. Breaks into the open.
He can throw it. He can buy time. He can run it. What can't he do? This guy's so talented. When he does stuff like this, there's no way to stop him. There's no way to coach a defense up against this. He's just really fast, and I can't catch him.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And here's a fumble way behind the line. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it?
Doesn't it always seem like that ball is on the ground for like 30 seconds? You got 17 guys running at it in slow motion. Like, I got to get the football. Offense, very lucky to get that football back.
And the Badgers will bring the punt team onto the field. Looking everywhere for room. But really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Handoff to the lone back. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
He's got it on the move. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on third here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go.
Throw to the end zone, picked off.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year, and comes up with a massive play right there.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The Badgers racing to the line in the hurry-up. To the air on second down. Makes the grab on the left. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. They've already punted 4 times in this game, and they're about to run the guy out there for a 5th time if they don't pick up the first down here. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity ladder. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end. There he goes! And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for him.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Buffaloes now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. Works the middle of the field. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. 3rd down coming. They'll try to run for it. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets them a first at the 29. To the ground, he's got it again. Runs through a tackle. This time the defense was ready and they stop him in his tracks. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And good coverage and better hands by the defender to knock it down in the end zone. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They're happy enough to try to take the points as the field goal unit heads out. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Field goal is good. The lead now 6 here in the 2nd.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. A rather unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this time around. He'll pull it on the read. Finding an escape route. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. And the Badgers moving quickly to the line.
That's what's so great about these QB runs. They just chip away at the defense. And as this game goes on, these little QB runs, they're going to help keep 3rd downs manageable for this offense.
And the offense showing off this short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
Off the play fake on first down. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Markham. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Wants to throw again. He hurls one deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. They've moved it to the 19. 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Back's looking for the goal line. Good throwing catch, takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. The defense out of sorts, and the head coach will use a timeout here. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. And he'll get this one back to the line of scrimmage, but no farther than that. They want to dance their way in on 3rd and goal. He's a tough, crafty back, but he couldn't find his way to the marker, and it'll be 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to get something out of this drive before the end of the half. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the 1st half. Their hope for a touchdown gone by the boards, but they'll try to put up 3 before going to the locker room. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. The lead is down to a field goal.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. No surprise. Looks as if they'll be content just to head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Camp Randall.
And the Buffaloes will line up to kick off and start the 2nd half. And he'll bring it back. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They got a lot done through the air in the 1st half, and they might need even more production here in the 2nd.
I think they will, Reese, and I think this is an offense that has proven they're playing with good timing right now. They've got some matchups where they're winning one-on-one, and they're just going to have to keep going back to the well, David, and relying on hitting some explosive plays to win this game.
Yeah, and I think we look at numbers naturally, and they're losing. So that's the most important thing on the scoreboard, but they have had success, and so what do? You keep playing pitch and catch. You got to score, but you got to talk to your defense. I need some stops. I need the football back quickly so we can do some more damage.
Wants to throw on 3rd down. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Bucks! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
And the free safety roaming the middle of the field, and you can see just reading the quarterback's eyes. And how about the break on the football, taking a great angle to pick it off and then do some damage and make the big play for this defense to score some points.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Minnesota is on the ropes, and it's like they're looking at their corner and saying, no mas. The type of performance we're just not used to seeing in Minneapolis. They're trailing by 34 to TCU. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividend.
Oh, he's got some space. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. And the Badgers want to move quickly.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick now because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Badgers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Markham. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. He's looking to throw. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. And the Badgers send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. Open the drive with a chunk play out past the 40, and they are in business on first down. Right back to the well.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Looking downfield, it's Jeter. And the misconnection on the first attempt. See if he gets a little looser. Listen to this place. Oh, man, they love their Badgers. Third down coming. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on third down. And the Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. Boy, they had a chance to track that thing down, but it bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he's stopped, and it'll be first down. No huddle here for the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his tight end. And there might have been trouble if they hadn't gotten to him immediately. The Badgers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. They've got it at the 41, third and short, trying to keep the chains moving. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Badgers will call on their punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. Pulled and fired complete. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And his first pass is incomplete. Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Wants to go up top. Here comes the heat. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Oh, man, they've already lost one quarterback today. Now the backup comes in and has to take a shot.
I might think about protecting my QB a little better. I already lost one. Now your second guy gets hit. You got to keep this guy healthy. You got to keep him upright. You got to protect your quarterback, man.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He won't get there. It'll bring up fourth down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes will punt it away on fourth down. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got it.
Turning it on! And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Badgers in the hurry-up.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
He'll keep it himself. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Dropping back, it's Craver. Using the quick game. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Kick is in the air. Wanted to make sure not to give them a chance for a return as it goes out of bounds. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Quickly complete. He'll work his way up to the 24-yard line before being shoved out of bounds. And the Buffaloes with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. It's complete. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Wants to throw again. This one's complete. You know, David, this is really what game managing is. Nice pickup on second down to help them on the next play.
Yeah, I think people look at that negative sometimes, finding a quarterback that's a game manager. No, use your brain. Set up good situations. I'm way more successful when I can keep those sticks at a more manageable situation, and I'm not as predictable on a third down.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Back to pass on second down. Gets it out fast. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead.
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense, is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. North Texas is running away with this one behind an offense that's been firing on all cylinders. They're up by 26 over Charlotte. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. That's caught. It's Pope. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Badgers will send out the punt unit. Now on the return. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Quickly complete. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. Leaves it with the back. Carrying the ball with an edge and hammering his way to the 40. The Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. They'll try the right side. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get the first through the air. He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
Quarterback on the keeper. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Buffaloes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. And they are starting to pull away as we come to the end of the 3rd quarter. Let's take a look at how we got here. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. He'll do it himself. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Surging forward on the sneak.
And, David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successful.
Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. They'll leave it with him. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Buffaloes trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Oh, the quick spin move. Touchdown! jumping has commenced. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Brings up 2nd down. Back to pass. Gets open down the middle. He'll get it out to the 25. Not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. He wants to throw it again. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And how about the complimentary football? This defense getting another sack. They've already got an interception. Offense has played great. Both sides of the football together dominating this football game.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Here's the pressure. Going to try to get it himself. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Offense facing 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. He's got it. First down and more. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And the defense able to get pressure to the quarterback, and they've got everybody trying to swipe at the football, and the impact on the hit sometimes jars the ball loose. Great job with the pass rush, and a better job forcing a turnover.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room, because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And the Buffaloes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. 2nd and goal for the offense. Trying to surge it in. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? The big fullback's got it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bucs! They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long, or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense, and they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the 4th quarter.
Lining up for the PAT. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Man, the sack, and this offense has just struggled. They haven't done anything right, and they got a full quarter to go. Like, they got to find something in this next quarter to hang their hat on, something to leave with some positive vibes.
The Badgers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to sling it on second down. Bought a little time, lets it go. Fires to the tight end. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's caught. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. Breaks into the open. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Badgers come to the line with a new set of downs. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Working that left side. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. From the gun, the running back has it. Found that crease, and they knock him down after a pickup of 5 to the 32. The Badgers can really attack on this second and short. Rushes on him. And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
You know, it doesn't matter how talented you are as a quarterback, how accurate you are, how athletic you are. If you're on your back most of the day, it's going to be very hard to win the game. That's been the case for this guy here today. He's been under pressure. He hasn't been in rhythm. He's thrown an interception. This has just not gone his way.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Off play action. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Firing to the right, complete. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Fullback's got it. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man on the right. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. And the Buffaloes line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. They go to the ground. Finds a little space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Well, I think the offense at this point now, they're just trying to limit the damage. They want to get out of here and move on, turn the page to the next game because things just have not been going their way, throwing or running the football.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the catch, it's Markham.
And I know this football game is over, but we got to keep fighting. We got to keep finding something, some kind of rhythm in this offense, something we can hang our hat on that we do really, really well. Listen, the intermediate passing game like this has taken over college football, short to intermediate. So if they can find some of this, it'll help their offense moving forward.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot of credit too, Reese, because they made a few tweaks and adjustments schematically to their personnel as well, and they've really now seemed to find a nice rhythm.
And it's hard to find that early in the season, but the good teams figure out who they are, what they do well, and you can tell they're starting to get in a groove, figure out who does what well, and maximize that and accentuate that.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.